Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. I'm going to talk to you today about organization. So organization is important, especially today. We're doing, 50 million things. We're running in 50 million different directions. And if you're not organized, you could get overwhelmed easily. You could get discouraged easily. And what I want to do is help you prevent yourself from doing that. So first things first, my name is Erin. I am in network marketing, and that is where I came up with this training to begin with, because with different meetings and different like power hours and different like trainings and stuff, like how do you keep it straight? What do you do? So for me, what you do is you're going to start with a clutter-free space. You are what you surround yourself with, right? So you don't want to be sitting in a mound of clutter. You want to be in a quiet room. You want to be, unless you're somebody like me who needs to have background noise, I put earbuds in or whatever. But you want to make sure you're super organized. I recommend getting a planner or a calendar of some sort. And mainly, one of the biggest things is to write it all down. Every single task you have to do. Now it can be from like, say you're a network marketer like me, right? Put all those tasks down that you have to do during the day. You can even put in like cleaning the house and all that stuff. You just write everything down in a notebook that you have to accomplish in your day. And then kind of just go through it. And the way to prioritize it is to basically be like, what's most important? Now, if you're like me, I like to do the check boxes. So I like to do the easier things first so I have more checks. Now, that's just because I work at a fast rate and I can still get everything done, but I don't recommend that. I would recommend to do basically the most important. So do you need food, groceries? It's the most important you need to eat. So make sure you do that, right? But I kind of will write out like my meetings and schedule around them. I basically will, I originally had started by numbering them. And then I was kind of like, I can't. So I would just rewrite them in a notebook in the order that I should do them, until I got into a system of things and I knew, like which things I should be doing in order. Now, when it comes to network marketing, you want to be consistent, right? Consistency is the most important thing. Whether it be going live, whether it be scheduling posts, you just want to be consistent. You want to show up every single day. Sometimes every day you don't have to show up the same way, but you should be showing up every day. Very important. So, when it comes to posting things, now I'm talking from a virtual perspective, like on Facebook, scheduling posts is super important. You can schedule posts through Facebook. It gives you a scheduling option, or you can use like third-party apps like SynShare. I think it's like Vizly or Vizzy or something like that. I've used both, the SynShare and through Facebook. SynShare is a lot faster, but it's not free. So if you're doing multiple like vendor events, SynShare is better. But if you're just doing like one group and you're posting in it, I think that scheduling in Facebook is better. So, you want to schedule your lives. If you're not used to going live on Facebook or Instagram, I think it's easy to make a list of all the different topics that you could talk about, right? And then, kind of just start working down that list. And a lot of times we don't know what we want to talk about when we go live. So this is going to give you a good idea of, okay, this is going to be my topic. And when I go live, I kind of just, I don't plan it in advance. I have my topic and I have a few things that I want to say during the topic, but I'm not memorizing it. I feel like that puts more pressure on it. It makes it less real, less vulnerable, less raw. So it's definitely important to, have your topic picked, but just like let it flow, like take it from here and like just let it out, right? Another thing is pictures, right? If you're going to be posting content on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to want to do your homework first. So what you'll want to do is you want to go on the internet, go on other sites, like whatever, screenshot pictures, start building your content. And then what I do is I have my content, I have pictures, I put them together so that will be a post, right? And I'll schedule that post. So adding your content in advance is super important. Same with like, so if you have a product that you're selling for network marketing, say, get like multiple shirts, first of all, okay? And what you wanna do is, if you're having a good day, like if you think you're looking good or whatever, put a shirt on, take pictures with your product, change your shirt, take new pictures with your product. So you're doing it all at the same time, but when you post them, it's gonna look like you're doing them on different days. That's super important. Another thing is follow-ups. You wanna make sure you're following up with everybody that contacts you. So if you're getting a comment from somebody, make sure you follow up with them, even if it's responding to their comment. You don't have to follow up with them one-on-one unless they're looking for specific information, but just acknowledge their comment. People wanna be acknowledged, right? So I think that's extremely important to do that. So that's my planning and prioritizing kind of section. If you're doing something like, for me, I sell trial packs, so I'll promote those. I will like pack trial packs on my lives and things like that. Make a list of your customers, right? So I do this in a spreadsheet. Make a list of your customers. I keep track of what they've purchased, and I also keep track of their notes. So like, what was your favorite flavor? What was your least favorite flavor? And what I do is, some of my really good customers, I will actually send them a free packet of something, kind of just to thank them for being such a loyal customer. But you want to have that notes. You want to know the things that they don't like, so you're not sending that to them, right? You want to send them something that, like if they like lime and a flavor comes out that has lime in it that they've never tried because it's a new flavor, I'll send them that because I know that they're probably going to like it because it has lime in it, right? So that's kind of where my thought process is on that. Make a list of your inventory. That's extremely important, especially for tax time, because you can write everything off, right, for your business. So I keep a track of what I have in stock. When I add to it, when I take things away, I keep track of how much money I'm making and what I'm making it on. I just try to keep detailed lists of everything. If you do that from the beginning and you keep it up to date, you're not going to have an issue with tax time trying to figure out all of this stuff and rushing around, and it would just create unneeded stress. So I recommend just having it all in a spreadsheet, keeping track of it as you go, and it will save you time in the long run. So that's that. The apps that I would recommend, I use something called Minimalist. So it's kind of just a task list. I really enjoy it. I love it because it's just, I put everything that I need to do in it, and when I'm done, I just kind of swipe and it disappears. You can do reoccurring, like custom ones where it shows up every single day, and I find it really helpful. I use that every single day. So that and SynShare. And then there's another app called Boards. So Boards is something that you can use, like you can make your own albums with different pictures. You can also save your posts in there. So that's a good place when I'm saying like to prepare and add content. You wanna do all that, but you can save that in Boards. And then when it comes time to make your post in Facebook or Instagram, you can just copy and paste it out of Boards. It's as easy as that. It's just like a good place to save things. So for me, I hate scrolling through 50 million pictures of products and stuff. I save them all on Boards, so my phone is clean. I don't have to worry about like looking through a million pictures to find something that's like personal and not product related. So that's definitely a big thing for me. And then time management is the last thing I was going to say. Work-life balance is really important. So for me, I worked in a place, my whole life, all the different jobs I worked at, I would bring my work home with me. I would be stressed out. I would just bring that negative energy home, and I wasn't happy. The job that I have now that I do 9 to 5, my everyday job, I do that. I run a candle soap business. I run a ketones business. I run a vendor management business. I'm a self-published author, so I'm always writing in a book. I do many, many things. Well, how do I do it all? I time management. I do those things I said to you about prioritizing, organization, and I just make sure that I create that work-life balance. So this sounds silly, but what I do is I will make a schedule every day of the week with times. Okay, from this time to this time, I'm at work. From this time to this time, I'm working on ketones. From this time to this time, I'm doing my vendor management. doing that, now I don't follow it by the times, but I know what I need to do every day, and I'm able to find those pockets of time, like from 6 to 8 p.m. is family time. You know, you have to schedule in your personal time, because this will take you away, and then you won't have time to spend with your family, which is the most important, right? So time management is super, super important. You know, you want to run it like a business, okay? So a business is, you know, say Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 p.m. So what you want to do is you want to find a time pocket where, okay, so I'm only going to run this business from 8 to 4 p.m. I'm not going to answer any messages. I'm not going to do this after that certain time. And sometimes that helps create that work-life balance where you can then dedicate your time to your children and whatnot. And then, you know, you set those hours. And you also want to spend, how much time do you want to spend a day, right? So obviously I have to spend my full day at regular work. I'll spend an hour on my candle business. I'll spend like 1 to 3 hours on my ketones business. And then I have to spend 2 to 3 hours with my family. So, you know, it's just knowing that first, making it into a schedule, it will make things so much easier for you. So I hope this helped. These are all my tips and tricks with my network marketing company, along with my other companies. So if you have questions, please let me know. But I hope this helped you. Organization, prioritization is super, super important in running a business. And it will help you, if you start incorporating any of these things, it should help you run your business more smoothly and less stressful. So I hope you have a great day. Bye.